Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here. And today, well, for starters, I just kind of want to apologize for not uploading any videos. I just got a little lazy. So, without further ado, let us get started. For today's video, this is me explaining the original stories of Son and Daughters of Godzilla Final Wars. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, now, before we start, well, I just realized that we never did, well, a fairy tale version of the story. We only done the Akame got killed version, the Attack on Titan version, and the Tokyo Gulat version. So today we're obviously going to be explaining about the Akame got killed version. Ironically enough, I'm actually kind of watching Akame got killed right now. I think it's episode 1. It's on YouTube. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get started. By the way, Kieran said 3, Zold says 9. Decided that the series is gonna get 89 episodes. 89 episodes, so not that many, to be honest, because, well, I couldn't remember how many episodes we originally decided to have for the series, so yeah. And Godzilla Test 23, if you want to react to the series, go on ahead. If you want to react to the series, go on ahead. Feel free to react to the series. Well, it's been quite some time since last time we reacted to some of my videos, because, well, the last time we reacted to some of my videos, it was Godzilla and Mikasa, the Coming of Darkness. So if you want to react to Son and Daughters of Godzilla Final Wars, go on ahead and react to them as soon as the canon story is out. Anyways, so without further ado, let's move on to episode 1 of the original story of the Akame got killed version. So, the story basically starts off with me, Kikyo, and Kaede just trying to survive, basically. Because, well, oh, and one more thing. Since these are the original stories, there are going to be a little bit different to the canon version. Once when the canon version comes out, you guys will see the differences between the original stories and, well, the canon version. Or aka the Ruby version. Anyways, moving on. So, we're just trying to find a place to obviously survive and stay. Eventually, we came across of a little town. Kikyo and Kaede kind of want to stay there, but me, on the other hand, I'm a lot more cautious because, well, there's one particular reason. Ever since bounty hunters started chasing us, we've been cautious to trust people. We've been rarely trying to find some place to stay and call home. But so far, our luck has been kind of crappy. So, I obviously told them that we can go there, but we're not. We can probably spend a few nights there, but we're not living here, because I'm not taking my chances on this little town, no matter how big or secure it is. So we arrive, and we were wearing our hoods because, well, mainly we don't want people to recognize our face, because we end up seeing the bounty on our heads in town. So, obviously, we just had to cover our faces. Most people were actually kind of curious on why we were wanted, because they took a look at our pictures, and they basically realized that we don't really look that dangerous. So, only a few people were actually kind enough. So, moving on. So, oh, oh, we stopped by for a few places, and of course, got some supplies. Ice and some food. And of course, it doesn't take as long to find a hotel to stay at. And of course, we end up getting used to our sort of new home. And I remind them that we're not staying here for long. We're only staying here for a couple of days, and after that we're out of here. And so, we just continue on. I'm staying for a while, and of course, I end up getting word that a few new people in town have been going missing. And this catches my eye. And so I decided I need to take matters into my own hands. And so I started asking a few questions while wearing my hood, so people won't recognize me. And from, of course, the wanted poster. And eventually I actually come across Night Raid's wanted poster. And yes, I'm actually a Night Raid recruit in this universe. Well, more like in the original story of the series, Son and Daughters of Godzilla Final Wars. And so this catches my attention, and I was actually hoping that I could actually reunite with my comrades. Eventually, I spotted Tatsume heading back to this rich family's house. And so I just followed them. And oddly enough, I spotted akame. And I actually took this opportunity to go inside and kill one of the rich people, or one of the rich family members. So, yeah. And of course, Shell and Leone kind of beat me to it. So I just decided I had to find the rich parents' daughter and try to take care of her myself before someone beats me to it again. And of course I arrive, and this time no one got in my way. The only person that was kinda in my way was Tatsume. So I battled him for a while, grabbed his leg, slammed him down on the ground a few times, and kinda kicked him in the crotch. And I made my way towards the daughter until Akame came out of nowhere. I turn around and I see her, but she doesn't recognize me with the hood on, so I just took it off. And she was shocked. Moving on to episode 2. Episode 2 picks off, well, obviously from episode 1, so Akame is very shocked to see me, and she actually greets me with a hug. She actually ran towards me and gave me a hug, and I hugged her back. Of course, Tatsume got back up, so I just summoned my tail knight. You guys are gonna laugh about this in the comments below, but I kind of give him the beast slap in the face. He went flying, and of course, he hit his face on a tree and kind of, let's say a rock kind of hit him in his crotch again. So of course I grabbed the guard and I kind of snapped his neck. And Kali and I continued to catch up while I used my tail to wrap around with the girl, and because I was planning on eating her. So we catch up for a while I was holding on to my prey. Then Tatsumi starts trying to cut my tail off. Then I just looked at him like, bruh, seriously? Can't you see I'm trying to have a moment here? So of course he starts fighting Akame instead, but things don't look so well for him until Leone came and saved his life.